It's almost like you want somewhere between like 1% inflation or 1% deflation or something like
And the thing they're fighting against is something called the Phillips curve.
that.
Okay, and the Phillips curve is this measure of unemployment versus inflation.
Right.
And what they're trying to do is balance these two things to keep the unemployment rate reasonable and the inflation rate reasonable. And of course, we all know the Fed targets about 2% inflation.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, but
Yeah.
it's they're in a really tough spot. I mean, the Fed screwed this up so badly.
Yeah.
They let the economy run way too hot for way too long, and now they're raising rates too suddenly. They should have raised sooner and more gradually, and they could have had a soft landing.
Do you think it should have been like 2 years ago, or not? It should have really like 2 or 3 years ago, doing like 25 basis points a quarter or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but all you had to do is look when those first lockdowns lifted,
Right.
and everybody rushed out to buy a house and move across the country and leave the cities for the suburbs. That was an inflationary event. It was pushing up the real estate prices. The supply chain shortages were a problem. Jerome Powell said it's transitory. It's transitory. Of course, that wasn't true. We all know now.
Right. Right.
They should have just, when they saw that happening, they should have given some gentle rate increases
Right.
every meeting, as you said. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, they should have just let a lot of. They should have let a lot more corporations or banks fail, basically. The 2006, 7.
Oh, of course.
Sort of. I mean, that's where all this stems from, basically. But then, but it's this weird thing, sort of like now. We're kind of coming this from in terms of age, right? I'm 31 right now, and basically I graduated high school right around 2009. Right, so like my whole adult life has been this.
Yeah.
And this is also like a problem too, because it's like obviously I've been studying history, and I've been like I kind of grew up on like Bloomberg radio,
Right. Yeah.
listening to like to the Fed minutes and everything like that. But most people aren't. It's like, I think you said this earlier, where like this is all
Yeah.
in a way, and it's like that is the problem as well, because like, historically, like this is an amazing time, but people are like, well, it should be.